right? To be able to help people. It's a cause-driven business, and I talk about it all the time. When the business moves from your head to your heart, then you have great things that go on in MLM.
Mhm.
So, I've wanted to share with you a little bit of my own journey for the hopes that it could provide some inspiration to each of you here. So check this out. This
Mm.
is the house that I grew up in. Now, this
Oh.
picture was taken about 2 years ago or so, and back when I was there, just as a young boy, I'm looking at this. I used to play soccer on that sidewalk. I used to play soccer in that street, but like most people, I just wanted to have a better life. Here I am as a young man, as a very
Mhm.
young man. That is my police academy graduation day. That is my grandmother who lived to be 99 years old. That was a very proud day for myself. I was holding up a plaque because I received the award of merit for
Mhm.
scholastic excellence, professional attitude,
Mhm.
and physical fitness. So that very, very, very proud day there in my life. There I am in uniform with my Basset Hound Bentley.
Mhm.
Bentley lived to be almost 20 years old, believe it or not, but that was Bentley as a somewhat of a younger dog. I remember this day actually. I was on my way to go to work. Bentley didn't want me to leave. He was howling at me, so I bent down to give him a kiss, and I was able to get a picture of Bentley. Here is my old house. If
Mhm.
you can believe this, check this out. Look at the street address on there, 911. Isn't that interesting? It's very ironic. So
Mhm.
today is 911. The street address for my house was 911. There is my old police car.
Mhm.
There is my old Toyota MR2 as a little two-seater police, my personal car in the garage. And you can see that I just moved in because there are all the boxes there. Now check this out.
Oh
That
wow.
that is me with my seven dogs.
I love it.
Every morning I would get up dreaming bigger, right? Even as a policeman. Back then, in that picture, I was working some undercover work, so I could let my hair grow out to be a little bit longer. But I had, at least I had
Yeah,
hair.
I thought you were
Yeah,
gonna say
I know
that.
you're getting ready to say it, but I had hair. But you can see that the dog Shadow on the left, I found her. That Majesty, one of my Basset Hounds, Brittany, Lexus, I found her. There's Bentley shaking his
Mhm.
head. There was Mocha, and there was Brandy. Every single morning I would get up
Mhm.
and walk the dogs, right? I'd come home, do the calls, if it was my day off from work, I would treat the business nonstop, making sacrifices along the way. Here I am, believe it or not. That's me a little bit thinner, me with a little bit more hair. The very first company I ever worked was a nutritional company. And I was standing in the front of the room doing meetings. We would do meetings twice a week in person back then. People would come to our training center. We built a training center. We had standing room only. And just to kind of put this into perspective for you, back then we did not have internet. You could not order product via credit cards, even you can believe it or not. This is my very first company. You'd have to get cashier's check, mail it in, and that was the way we did the business back then. Here I am. That's my friend Mike Savage and I. We went to a meeting in Dallas, a training. It was called for the tool company, but we made a lot of sacrifices. I'd take leaders there, 30, 40, 50 leaders at a time. Um, and we learned the commitment of hard work and how to be successful in the business. As the evolution grew and started Taught Fusion, success came my way from a lot of hard work for a
Mhm.
lot of years. This is very meaningful to me because the person that I'm hugging here, I'll back up and tell you the story a little bit. There was an interior designer here in Tampa. Her name was Wendy Albano, and her family's trying to raise funds to name at the Humane Society the feral cat patio after her. The naming rights for it was $100,000, but they only could raise 25,000 then. And so on the day that we dedicated the Humane Society, Christy and I, we gave $1 million for it, as well as Rob Roeder donated a lot of money. Minho donated a lot of money, but we had learned that their family was short of being able to honor their mom because right before this happened, their mom went over to Thailand, and unfortunately, she was murdered when she was there. So it's terrible. So I had never met Wendy. I only knew of her story,
Mhm.
and I knew the heartbreak that her parents and her family was feeling because they couldn't raise the funds. So if you look, the gentleman with the glasses, that's her dad, and her mom was there, and so that's when I made gave them a check of $75,000 to dedicate the Wendy Albano feral cat patio for them. So it was a great moment,
Beautiful.
personally and professionally.
Mhm.
Here I am in Indonesia at one of our big, huge events there. Team Indo can really do fantastic events. At this particular event, there's about 15,000 people there. I am throwing out gear, and I'll tell you kind of a funny story behind this. So at events, I absolutely love having fun, throwing gear.
Mhm.
At this one, I was throwing gear as far as I could.
Pitching it.
And I'll tell you, literally, I was pitching it, but I'll tell you a funny story behind this. At this event, I threw a bunch of T-shirts and it hit a chandelier, and I saw the chandelier off in the distance start to sway, and I'm like thinking, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go down in history as the first MLM owner who hurt some people by throwing some T-shirts." But luckily, the chandelier stopped swaying. It was a fantastic event, and as we talk about there, as we talk all over the world, we're messengers of hope. And so I think that's so important.
Mhm.
Now, here's a personal picture. Check this out. So this is Christy and I's first date, our first date
Yep.
together. I asked her to go on boat ride, the Top Fusion boat yacht.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you a funny story. I don't tell this story too much, but we're going out, and guess what? The dang thing, the boat stopped working.
It broke down.
It broke down right in the middle of the channel.
We're like,
So I'm like, what? So I'm like, is this an omen for us or what? Or
live,
it was
like,
it was
come on.
it was a cold night on the water. You can see we had the blanket there, but that was our absolute. But as time went on, we got
Overcome anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
so here's life today. Many of you have had the pleasure to come to the house, leaders
Mhm.
visit, but this is the result of a lot of hard work and helping a lot of people through a lot of years, consistently over 35 years in MLM. So, as I tell people all the time, MLM is very hard work. You have to make a lot of sacrifices, but is it worth it? Because as you can see here, go ahead if you want.
This is our legacy. This is our why. This is, besides, of course, our Top Fusion extended family, which we love and value each and every one of you so very much. We do this for our kids. We teach them every single day. People ask them, they're like, what do your parents do? They say they help people. And it's so true. Sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, but I truly feel that that is our job, is to help people. And I know you guys share that vision with us. So this is why we do it.
And
It's our legacy for everyone.
and be nice to them too, because they know we are training them about the value of hard work,
Yes.
ingraining it into them. And Tyler Logan, Ty just turned 9.
Mm-hmm.
Logan's a few years behind him,
Mm-hmm.
but they both understand. They see us doing Zooms all the time with people, helping people. They know many of the leadership. They know them by name.
Yep.
They'll get on the Zoom and wave to them and blow them kisses because this is a legacy company, and they will one day be running the company. Because here's why we're here. Because my dream, our dream, is simply to help you reach yours. It doesn't matter what your dream is, whether it's to help pay off credit card bills, maybe to give back to charity, maybe it's to buy a new car, maybe it's to buy a new house, whatever it is. Top Fusion is the vehicle that can help you get there. And we've only launched a little bit more than a month ago, and things are moving incredibly fast. People are being paid in 1 minute all over the world, no matter where you are. And speaking of excitement, you're about to get a lot more excited.
Oh
We've been
my
keeping
gosh.
this thing kind of quiet, but we're about to lower the boom on you. We want to introduce you to something. Check this out.
This is to our brand new video email tutorial. So just how Tim mentioned about teaching people, no more. You do not. We created this amazing world-class professional video for you guys. You guys want to check it out?
Here we go.
Yes. Oh my gosh, they are fired up. All right, here we go, guys.
Hi, and welcome to Talk Fusion. Are you ready to say goodbye to boring old emails and hello to video email? Let me show you how to send your very first one. First, let's log into your Talk Fusion account. See that button up in the top left that says send a video email? Click it. Choose a template. There are over 20,000 templates in all kinds of styles and many languages. Birthday greetings, business follow-ups, holiday vibes, you name it. I'll pick one called Great Meeting You. Give your video email a name so you can find it later. Then create a subject line. That's what pops up in your recipient's inbox. Let's put, nice to meet you, Bob. And in the message box, you can type a quick personal note if you'd like. Okay, who's getting this message? You can add a brand new contact, choose someone from your address book, or send it to a whole group. I'll add Bob's info here. Done. And the best part, it saves automatically. Now let's add your video. You can upload one you already recorded, choose one from your Talk Fusion library, or just hit record and make one on the spot with your phone, tablet, or computer. Something simple works great, like, hey Bob, it was nice meeting you. Can't wait to chat again soon. Almost done. Double check your details. Add your social media links if you want people to connect with you there too. Then hit send, or if you'd rather, schedule it to go out later. With real-time tracking, you can see exactly what happens after you click send. Go to My Video Emails, click the 3 little dots, and choose View Stats. You'll know who opened it, when they watched, and how long they stayed tuned in. And that's it. You just sent your first video email. It's simple, fast, and fun. Now you're ready to stand out in the inbox with Talk Fusion.
Look at that.
Woo!
Look at that. Look at that. Simple. And now where can they find us?
Guys, this is now live. We put this in your portal under your videos. So if you just click it at the top, click videos, and it'll come down. You could share it with everybody. And also, we are posting this to our YouTube channel. So we will be putting that out, blasting it out to an email for you guys so you can share it with everyone. So no more having to explain it. We made it simple, easy, and fun, and you guys are going to absolutely love that.
Speaking of other hot stuff, so listen.
Hot updates.
You know, as you know, we move with speed. Success loves speed. So we just released a new thumbnail picker. So when you're doing your video emails, you can choose which one you want to show on the thumbnail. Because you're like everybody else. Sometimes if your first frame, you might have your mouth open, you might be sneezing, you might have your eyes closed. So this allows you to dictate that. So that's something super exciting. Other hot news coming out. We're in the middle of producing a brand new product video, which is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
We've seen the first takes of it. It is incredible. Professional spokesperson. You'll love it. And so all you have to do is send somebody a video email, show it to them. It's fantastic. We have a brand new instant pay compensation plan video that's being produced right now. All full-blown animation. It's cool. It's super. It's sexy. It's fast. It's fast-paced. It's narrated. It's great. So all you have to do is send that to people. Also, we have a new training coming out called Fast Track